It's been an entire month since I ended my relationship, and I want to talk about red flags. Now that I have your attention, I'm not talking about the red flags that I found in him. I'm talking about the red flags I found in me. Red flag number one, I was too available. I think something that we've all learned as anxious attachment style girlies is to date more than one person. It really helps when it comes to attachment, and it helps kind of mitigate all of those feelings of anxiety and stress when you are dating more than one person, because you know you have more than one option. Now, when it came to my relationship, I decided he was going to be the last person I went on a date with because I was over it. And conveniently, we clicked, we started hanging out more, and I quickly realized that I was spending all of my time with him, all of my free time. And very rarely did I say, no, I'm busy, or no, I'm gonna have a night to myself, or, I would be thinking about making plans with somebody else, with a friend, and then he'd message me and I'd be like, sure, why not? So moving forward, I'm going to be busy. I'm going to be somebody who is not constantly available to hang out. Red flag number two, I am too committed too fast. Gotta be honest, my mom called me out on this one. She reminded me that this is not necessarily exclusive to relationships, but that when I am determined and when I see something that I want, I go from 0 to 100 so damn fast. Although, in my mind's eye, we were taking time, we were going slow, we didn't define the relationship too quickly, we didn't say I love you too quickly. It was really slowly paced, but in my mind, I was committed. I was like, this relationship is going to end in marriage. And with being so committed so quickly, I don't think that I was able to properly evaluate what choices I was making. It causes us to see with rose-colored glasses and not see the actual reality of our situation. So moving forward, I will take time in the beginning stages of the relationship. I will protect my judgment and my critical thinking skills by not putting all of my eggs in one basket and by not throwing myself into a relationship so early on. Red flag number three, and this one hurts a little bit, is I am too non-confrontational. My ex was the one that kind of brought this to light for me, and it was a hard pill for me to swallow because I have a difficult time learning how to be very straightforward with that kind of communication. I had a conversation with my therapist, and she had asked me, Olivia, how often did you say things like, that hurt my feelings, don't do that again, I don't like it when you do that, please don't do that. Anything that was straightforward, to the point. And I said, never, because I always packaged it in such a pretty box. I always had a compliment sandwich, or I always made sure that I was taking some accountability in it when I had no need to take accountability. And it really truly stems from my fear of rejection, my fear of abandonment, and my deep need for people pleasing. So moving forward, I'm not going to sugarcoat when there is something that I need to communicate. I will be honest and upfront and very precise with what I mean. I won't beat around the bush and take accountability for something that I don't need to take accountability for. I will work on taking the people pleasing out of my communication. Although I was the one that ended our relationship, it does not mean that I did not contribute to it not working the way that we hoped it would. I think being able to have self-awareness and understand where I fell short and not just my partner has allowed me to be able to move on with more confidence that we both will be better for our next partners. If you just recently ended a relationship, take a look at ways that you could improve the next time around And let me know if you want part 2 because there's plenty more.